Greetings, this is Skyler Saunders saying, what's current? It is the aftermath. This is the day after. President Trump is once again President Trump. Elect. I mean, this is a weird way. It's like he's a former president. This happened like over 100 years ago, last Thursday. But so he's former president, but he's president-elect at the same time. This is a weird space. It's just goofy to me. I've never experienced this before. Yeah, it's the truth. Hey, Kamala Harris, out of here. She got pretty much dunked on. It wasn't like a slam dunk, but it was a pretty much smooth dunk. She got out of the way of the poster. Trump dunked the ball, but Kamala's like, she didn't get into the post. She didn't get posterized. She almost got posterized. She was like, oh. But that's the reasoning behind all of this. Left, right, I don't care. I didn't vote for either one of them. They're both horrible human beings. Terrible. Trump is like, I don't know, like a knife to your chest, and Kamala Harris is like a knife to your back. You can be killed either way. It just depends on the way that it's presented to you, the death. So I'm not happy that Trump won, and I'm not happy that Kamala lost. I didn't vote for either one of them. I could care less about all the different jokes and he and that's funny, haha. I even joked a few times in the past. I've called her the cackling space cadet. I called him the Trumpaloompa. There's all these kind of different cutesy names we can give them, but the fact is these are our lives at stake. They are the ones that govern our lives. We are the ones that are in control of our lives. We are the ones that have to be the adults in the room so that the children can understand what is going on with the reality of the world. But that's just the truth. That's just the truth. And so we have to really batten down on that fact. We have to really batten down on that. That has to be addressed. The fact that President-elect / former President Trump, he could do great things. I'm saying he could. Kamala may not have been able to do great things. She probably didn't have enough sense to do it, and she had like very woke and teeter-totter, on the brink of Hamas and BLM and woke and all these different things. And I'm gonna try to steal back woke. That's gonna be my mission for these 4 years with Trump in office. I'm stealing Trump woke back because woke really means something special. Woke is a good term. You're awake, you're conscious, you're alive, you're alert to what's going on in the world. That's what woke means. But the left had hijacked it, used it as their tool for misrepresenting information and history and other facts. So they claim that you woke. All right, Wizards in here. Let me see. Honestly, I thought she was gonna win. I did too. I was like, and the worst case scenario is that he'll win in a landslide. It wasn't a landslide, like I said. It was like she got out of the poster getting dunked on. So it wasn't a complete runaway, but it was close. It was very close. But let me finish. Wizard. Honestly, I thought she was going to win. If you know the history of America, you know that that woman, he put singular, in America don't have any rights under the silver. I think he meant civil rights movement. She was focused too much on the black vote and not the white vote. This is true. This is true. I think Obama, former President Obama, he knew what to do. He knew exactly who to, what to hit, what buttons to press. As a man of color, he knew how to get the white man, and the white woman to vote for him twice. He was elected twice. So any of that BS about the country being racist and evil and vicious, that's all swept under the rug, that's not even swept under the rug. That's pushed out with a leaf blower. It's completely scattered. So that's the facts around that. That's the truth about that. So I'm looking forward to these next 4 years. No matter what, I'm going to enjoy my life. I don't care who's in office. I don't care who the congressmen are, the senators are. Their alleged reasoning for wanting to be in politics, allegedly, is to help the individual. They help the individual American. That's their whole goal. That's their sole role, is to not help but protect. Excuse me, that's a better word. Help is too weak a word. Protect the individual. Protect individual rights. That's all. That's it. Nothing else. No more. That's all you have to do. But they want kickbacks. They want side orders. They want backroom deals. They want quiet hush money. They want all kinds of different, pickups and sit downs and all kinds of different ways of manipulating the government. They can become millionaires, in just a few years by taking the taxpayers' money. It's a goddamn shame. 13X, I think I said it right. I didn't say your name. I just said 13X. I didn't say your full name. He said, I voted for Cornel West. Look, you want to see something? Look at this right here. Hold up. Read this. This is good. This is actually good reading. This is good reading. Definitely read that. We need that gate built, and we need to start deporting immigrants. I don't think the gate's going to be something that's going to be special. I don't think the gate is going to help. The wall or the gate or whatever to have you, it's not going to help. America is too full. They need to invest that money in the black community. They're giving the immigrants. Black kids need leadership. Yeah, the wall, the gate, whatever you want to say, it's not going to help. It's not going to help at all. It's not going to help. It's just like, look at Israel. They have a wall. They have a huge wall. What happened with Hamas? They had a flying device, like a scooter with a helicopter or something, and they came over with bombs, and then they wrestled up people and raped and pillaged and plundered. And it's the same thing's going to happen here if we don't have enough, protection. People are saying defund the police. No, defund the cartels, defund the gangs, defund all of them, not the police. That's what Kamala. That's what she had her whole, I say Vice President Harris. She's still Vice President. Vice President Harris, she had her own quiet way of, she was like, Hamas, like, Israel. Everything's good with Israel. It's good. And she was like, but Hamas, I mean, they're not that bad. I mean, it's okay. She had that dual identity about her. That's one of the reasons why she lost the election, because she couldn't keep in her mind a strong sense of individualism. Well, reason, individualism, and capitalism. Now, Trump has no clue what reason, individualism, and capitalism are. Those words are very foreign to him. He doesn't. He has a vague, if not foggy, vision for either any one of those terms. For any one of them. He doesn't have the slightest clue what they mean, but he can do things with with the way that he shows off his masculinity, the classic term of masculinity. I think one of the most masculine people in the world is right now is I can't think. I'm trying to think of his name. Well, I'll take it like a Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg, he's probably one of the most masculine people in the world because he uses mind to gain his success. He uses his brain, he didn't use his muscles. You don't have to use your brawn, to be masculine. You can use your thought. You can use reasoning. She was asleep at the wheel and misinformed. The craziest thing, no one is asking, where is Joe Biden? Really? That's true. She was misinformed. I know what you mean. Yeah, Joe Biden is weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, weekend at Bernie's. Yeah. I don't know. He's living his best life, I think. He's probably in we have 75 degree, 79 degree weather in Delaware right now. I think people are at the beaches, in Rehoboth. That's where he has a summer home, or in my home state. So And there you go. I just think Biden, was one of the worst presidents. Trump was one of the worst presidents. Obama was one of the worst presidents. There's a succession of worst presidents. Bush. I think the last okay kind of good president was Clinton. He actually ended his reign. That's like royalty, or like kings and queens. But he ended his term with a surplus. America actually had a surplus instead of a deficit. I think there was still debt. I think we'll always have debt, but there was still deficit. Well, it's not winter yet. It's still fall. It's still autumn. 13X says I got bit by a dog in Delaware once. What's today's math, by the way, 13X? It's probably be 100 degrees in December. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, but we can't demonize natural gas, oil, or but no, Bush, the son, George Walker Bush Jr. He was like the last horrible president in the line of horrible presidents. Bush, Obama, Trump, Biden, and we're going to see what happens with Trump. We try to be optimistic on this show. We try to be optimistic. So I'm going to try to remain optimistic about it. So, and I'm not going to go a full hour, by the way. This is my new time slot. 15 minutes. 15 minutes is all you got. You got me for 15 minutes, then I'm out of here. I got other things to do. But I appreciate you. I appreciate 4 people being in here right now. I appreciate that to the fullest. Because then it goes into rebroadcast land, and then it picks up more viewers. So I appreciate that. I'm gonna vote next the next election. I got you, Wizard. You're typing really fast. Sorry, it's all right. I understand. I understood what you were saying. You're gonna vote the next election. I vote all the elections. I just do write-ins though. I write in people. It's fun. It's like I don't even like. I'm waiting for it's my fault because I'm supposed to be like looking into different people on my phone and on my MacBook and learning about the candidates. But really, I got to a point where I was like reading about the candidates, I'm like looking at their policies, and I'm just like, really, you want to deepen the role of government in people's lives? You really want to do that? Is that what you like to do? Is that one of your strong suits? Is going to fit for you? Making the government wider and expanding it, and it's not just the size of government; it's its scope. So that's one of the things we have to realize about that. But let me say my advertisement before I get out of here. LifeStrongApparel.com by my main man Pang. He's got fitness gear. He's got fruit infused sea moss. He's got elderberry, soursop, mango, pineapple, and blueberry. And the blueberry is banging. I can tell you that from firsthand experience. So hit him up. Go to LifeStrongApparel.com. Go, and when you purchase, if you put in the code SKYLER10 Skyler10, and at your purchases you get 10% off on all those things that you wish to buy. So definitely check them out. LifeStrongApparel.com. Also, BEEJACKSON 5478 B Jackson on YouTube. He is talking about fried chicken, near beer or non-alcoholic beer, sardines on the grill, and strippers. So if you like any and all of these things, check him out on YouTube, B Jackson. Also, go to twitch.tv/dotfocus, DOTFOCUS _. All right, so got a few seconds. Get whatever you can. Trump. Okay, 13X says, okay. Any tips on how to improve my vocabulary and spell better? You are a very knowledgeable man. Well, I'm stupid. I'm just a community college dropout. I'm stupid. I don't know. My sister figured it out. She graduated from college with honors. So the same school I was in, the community college, she figured it out. I couldn't figure it out. So should I go? I'm gonna ask y'all. Should I go at least an hour? I can go a whole hour, but should I go another hour? Should I go another? It's already 15 minutes. I'm past my time. I'm going into overtime now. 6 people in here, and I'm on my MacBook, so those are actually 6 people. it multiplies because of the stream on the vertical mobile. So, but I like this MacBook. I'm not even gonna try to squeeze out one more hour. Okay. I'll stay on for 45 minutes. I'll give you another 45 minutes. But what's up, Korean TV? I see you, sir. Trump won, bro. Ha 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 ha. I'm not your bro, but you can laugh all you want. Yeah, I know you're bro, exactly. Ninjas is happy for the white man. Shaking my head. Yeah, well, I'll be happy for any man who's about individual rights. I don't care if you're brown, red, yellow, white, black. I don't care as long as you are about individual rights. And I think Trump is going to be like that. Football, when you're running with the ball, and then like you step like almost out of bounds, and then you step back inbounds, and then you go in and you jump over the defender, then you flop over the other defender and go into the touch and get the touchdown. That's what I think is going to happen with Trump. He's not going to like purposefully. It's going to be really sloppy and ugly and disgraceful. It's gonna be like a duck, kind of like hatching from another duck, like a little duckling. It's gonna be ugly and weird and gangly and have all this mess on it. But then it could turn into a graceful, little bird that could float on the water. That's just me. Don't get mad, brother. And he has the brother. He loves the brother. He's trolling. He's trolling hard. Trump about white rights. Okay, there are no white rights. There are only rights, individual rights. Or orange, heart, big W. Yeah, I remember we had a bit beef over that. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that was the beef. That's when that's how you lost your wrench. You remember how you lost your wrench? You had a wrench. You lost your wrench that way. I'm thinking about Europe. That's why. Well, yeah. I mean, you're closer than I to Ukraine and Israel. You're in that proximity. I mean, you're hours away, I'm sure, but in a plane, but and more than hours, like a few, like 5, 6 hours, 7 hours maybe. But that Trump winning is only going to be for the trolls. This is the troll. This is when, remember in the Wizard of Oz when Glinda's like, come out wherever you are. Like all the trolls start coming out like the munchkins. Doom 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 doom. Like it's gonna be just like that. All the trolls are gonna come back. They were hiding for like 4 years. And they're like, and they came out in the right before, and on January 6th, and that was like the last time that they really showed. And they popped back up in the last few months with all these rallies and different things like that. He got assassination attempts against him too, so far, and hopefully that's enough. Because I'm not about political violence. I don't care how horrific and horrible a person Trump is. He deserves to live. He deserves to have his life. He deserves to have the faculties of his brain and his mind. I'm not your kid, son of the sun, but okay, what's up to you? Salute to all of you all. Are you eating off the little Dirk saga? I was eating. I almost got 1,000 views on the Dirk saga. I had a few thousand views on that. Almost a few hundred views on that. I was at like 900, something like that. Yeah, so it's pretty good. It was pretty good. But I want to stay focused on this election. This was epic. This is what they said. This is the most historical election of our lifetime. Like, when is an election not the most historic? I think they all pretty much are. It was an epic election, yeah. And I was just watching. I was just like, she ain't gonna win. I was just saying that to myself. I was like, she ain't gonna win. I was like. And like I said, it wasn't a poster. She got out. She was like, whoa, I'm about to get dunked on. Son of the Sun says, Lil Durk gone and Diddy gone. They both might do a 10-piece. Maybe. I mean, look what happened to Young Thug. He got out of his troubles. He got 15 years probation. All of that. 15 years probation. He skated. He skated because he had a whole lot of charges on his head. He pled guilty. He said, look, I'm standing on this. I'm standing on that. Give me 15 years probation. I won't do nothing. I won't even. You can't even record in Atlanta. They're saying you can't even record in Atlanta. See that? My infinity ring. Can't even record in Atlanta. I went to bed, so I saw the orange man was winning. Yeah. He was definitely winning. And when I saw Pennsylvania, I was like, that's done. It's a wrap. It's all over. And she didn't even win the popular vote. She didn't even win the popular vote. It was the first Republican to win the popular vote since Bush, 2004, 20 years ago. 20 years. First Republican to win the popular vote. I respect you too, Korean TV. You got to do something special to get that wrench, though. Son to Son even has a wrench. You gotta have a wrench. What's this, drip, kids? Y'all kids call this drip? In my era, it was bling. Bling. But y'all call this drip now. Maybe my rice and peas are gonna be cheap now. Okay, maybe. Because it does trickle down. It doesn't even trickle down. It floods down. America's wealth floods into the different areas of the world. Whether I like it or not, I mean, that just happens. We should not be giving aid to, especially not aid to our enemies, nor to even our friends or allies or, friendly nations. Should not be given into them. You should allow them to fend for themselves, to institute governments that allow them to flourish and thrive. That's what we should do. Trump forces the EU to do better as well. We will see. I mean, like I said, Trump wasn't he was like a D- president. He passed, but it was like a D-. That's not great. That's not good. That's poor. If you remember in school what a D- was, that's like right below failing. He didn't fail, but he was pretty close to it. He did some good things. He moved the embassy in Israel to Jerusalem. He did a lot of good things for I can't think of anything else. That's about it. That's all I got. Where's Keith? Keith still in here? Son of the Sun says, I got a wrench because I sent a transgender to his house. Whose house? Son trolling. He made them use more on the army, and he did a lot of deals with the EU and Denmark. Cream TV says, haha. Oh, there you are, Keith. I was just making sure you're still in the building. And like I said, if you guys don't, I should put it at the top, my Cash App. My Cash App is available. $SKYLERSAUNDERS1. It's pinned at the top. But if you can't send me money, send me people. That's all I ask. If you can't send money, send people. You got a wrench, so I'm gonna answer your question. Did Russia get Trump back in office? I think if it were the fact that Russia did it, it was basically on fake news. Fake news. There were various videos circulating from China and Russia that were saying how without Trump, there'll be like essentially a war in the streets and stuff like that. And people like must have said, "Really? Oh my gosh, that seems so real. I gotta vote for click tap or I don't know if they still pull it or whatever the thing was. Trump, I gotta go for Trump. Gotta go for Trump. So no, the American was tired. Yeah, I mean it's just like the greatest breakdown I've heard of all of this is from the late great George Carlin. He said that we get the politicians we deserve. We don't just get random people out of nowhere from outer space. They don't. I'm just giving you my own sauce. He said, politicians don't just land from the sky. They go to American churches, American schools, American families, American colleges, American universities, American, physical fitness programs, American intellectual, groups. They're all from American, ideals. You have to be an American to be president. You can't be anything else. You have to be born in this country. You can't even be born in a different country and immigrate and become, say, I'm an immigrant, but I became a citizen. No, you have to be born in this country. Son of the Sun. Okay, wait, hold on. Did Star know you voted in Kamala? I didn't vote Kamala. Like I said, I never voted for neither Trump nor Harris. Neither the former president or president-elect now, or the vice president, the current vice president. I know he doesn't care, but okay. Are you walking in the balloon tonight? In the ballroom tonight? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Walking in the ballroom tonight? I don't know. Keep the money in the U.S. Don't cap. Haha. Well, keep the money, circulating around the world. It should be international trade. There should be free borders, free money, not free money, but the free exchange of money. Free the transactions should be, able to go across different geographic locations. That's the ideal. But I just want to say, Dr. Yaron Brooks said it's going to be interesting. He says no matter what, it's going to be interesting. These next 4 years are going to be very interesting. We're going to see what happens. Cream TV says, did you see the no jumper beef with Poetic, Flacco, and Sharp and Brick? No, I did not see that. Are you saying Brick Baby? Is that the Brick you're referring to now? Brick Baby? Okay, I didn't see that. No. I got to get back on my news. I was writing stories all day and watching TV shows. And I'm about to do my reviews of TV shows because they're pretty lucrative. I don't know why I'm doing fiction. It's not very lucrative. It's like hitting your head against the wall. But no, I have not seen that. I did not see that. Did not see that. But like I said, Cash App, or what you can do is just bring me bodies, bring me eyeballs, and people that click on things. If you can't bring me money, bring me bodies. Yeah, there is a new TV show called The Famous House. You should check it out. I'll look it up. I'm looking it up right now as we speak right now. Didn't not finding it. Maybe it's something else. Might be something different. I'm seeing something different. Donate, use, but plugs, but this guy as well. Thanks for the troll. I appreciate you can troll all you want, Son of the Sun. Troll as much as you want. But make sure you get your spelling and your grammar correct. It should be 2 T's and but. And he's going to be like, oh, you would know, or something like that. He's Son of the Sun's on his own. Fish Tank, Famous House. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I have to look at it some other time. Voice chat. What do you mean by voice chat? Hey, Sky, as Son and said, maybe you should do a panel with voice one day. I don't even know what that means. I'm not sure what you mean by that, sir, but okay. But I appreciate everybody in here, by the way, because y'all are all giving me views right now. Now I'm gonna have more views, following this during the rebroadcast. But I might have to end it. I might have to end it now though. It's going on half an hour. I was supposed to be ending this at 15 minutes, but I extended it a little bit. So I appreciate it. I have 5 people in here with 5 likes. That seems like a good time to go out. I did my spiel. We're gonna have an interesting 4 years. Now it's down to 4. Now I'm definitely getting out of here. Hey Sky, I love you, brother. I'll catch you later here. And he says, brother, I know. But I appreciate you, and make sure you give bodies. Give me bodies. If you can't give me money, give me bodies. Thank you very much. I'll see you. Take care.